The manslaughter trial against Alec Baldwin is officially underway. Opening statements happening today, just wrapping up. The special prosecutor laying out the case against the Rust movie star and director. Baldwin was wielding a prop gun when it fired a live round, killing cinematographer Halyna Hutchins on the set in New Mexico. Now, a jury of 5 men and 11 women were seated yesterday. Alex Capriello joins us live from Santa Fe, New Mexico. And Alex, we're told they just went on break. What is the latest there in Santa Fe?
Yeah, both the prosecution and the defense taking a little bit less than an hour really to evidence that this jury is going to hear over the next 2 weeks, trying to make the strongest case as possible at this very early part of this trial, so that way they can get in the minds of the jury and try to swing it for their side. For the prosecution, they said that Alec Baldwin, the actor, basically played by his own rules, rushed the production process of this movie Rust, and had to have pulled the trigger in order for that gun to go off. They say that he broke some of the most sacred rules when it comes to gun handling, like pointing it at others and failing to perform the proper safety checks. And of course, they highlighted the loss of life. In this case, it's the victim, cinematographer Halyna Hutchins. She was a mother and a rising star in Hollywood. As for the defense, they didn't necessarily disagree about failing to perform the proper safety checks, but in their case, it was not Alec Baldwin's fault. Instead, they're pointing the blame squarely on 2 other people. Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, she was the armorer in this case. She was also convicted to 18 months of prison time in this exact same courtroom just a few months ago. Also on First Assistant Director Dave Halls, one of the other people who was supposed to perform a safety check. Let's take a listen to both sides of this argument during their opening statements.
It's simple, it's straightforward. The evidence will show that someone who played make-believe with a real gun and violated the cardinal rules of firearm safety is the defendant, Alexander Baldwin.
On this movie set, there were people responsible for ensuring the safety of the set and the firearm. Those people failed in their duties, but Alec Baldwin committed no crime.
Very interesting to watch Alec Baldwin's body language inside that courtroom as both sides were making their argument. For example, I watched him as his defense attorney was up there on the stand speaking directly to the jury. You could see Alec Baldwin really nod in agreement as the defense was making its case towards his innocence. As for the jury, 11 women and 5 men, and that's very interesting because we know historically that both sides try to pick women in order to elicit as much sympathy as possible. But it'll be very interesting to see whether that sympathy from the jury goes toward the defendant, Alec Baldwin, or of course the victim, Halyna Hutchins. Baldwin is supported by several members of his family right there in the gallery. We noticed his sister Beth, also his brother Stephen Baldwin, and of course his wife.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.